Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Grand Ages Rome. I'm your lovely host, Calvin, where we need to get to work on some things. Lots of things. Look, I'm not saying that you shouldn't have certain businesses in certain towns, but I just don't understand the AI sometimes, that's all. I mean, I guess, what are you really going to build in towns in the middle of Arabia, right? There's not much you can build. Well, a lot of the areas can produce a decent quantity of raw resources. And I think that's the key to playing in Arabia, is you have to have these towns over here producing the raw resources and towns around here consuming them. I mean, I'm not going to tell the game how it needs to be played. I'm fine with it. But for the moment, we need to get the trade network running. And I really don't think pomp is going to be a thing. Or luxury clothes. Probably also not that. Somehow supplying the brewery as well. I don't know. Let's start trying to think what we can actually get here. This city literally has no resources it can cultivate. Okay. That sounds about right, I think. Yeah, I don't think these are very effective settlements. Alright. We're just going to, like I said, I think, scale this stuff back a bit. Demolish. Demolish. We're going to have to develop it by trade spine. And what it's connected to. So yeah, this... Actually, Ashdod's pretty good for things. So we still need smithy-related stuff. Which is tricky. Because, I don't know where we can get metal, really. We can get metal, hide, and everything else here. So this is a very important town. It's got a full-sized mosque. It produces a lot of natural resources. It has no industrial production. It's actually pretty good. So I'll have to keep an eye on that. There's also... But I think right now I'm going to develop Egyptus, because I feel like it's going to be a lot easier to develop. Just you know, personal conjecture. Alright. That's what we got. Okay. That is a large neutral army marching through me. Interesting. Very interesting. So,
let's go.
What I need to have a look at is founding towns in proper locations.
Not bad.
Don't care. If I found towns in the right locations, I'm going to hope that I can get decent resources. And hopefully set up a system of trade networks with which to distribute the resources properly. I can only get coal here. I'd be hoping for metals as well.
On the way.
Yeah, the question is, can I get the metals? I can. But then I lose out on the coal.
On the way.
Naturally. Oh, over here, over here. That's gonna be the ticket. Yeah, there we are. What? There's a town limit? And apparently, we've reached it. Probably for the best, mind you, but apparently we can also demolish towns. I was unaware of this. Alright, this is new to me. Building squad. Let's clean the fuck out of Arabia. Town may not contain any businesses. Okay, that's fine.
We're almost there.
All right. I was completely unaware of this. This is fine as far as I'm concerned. Like, every town I demolish, I will simply replace with a new one right away. And, you know, put them in more advantageous locations that don't suck donkey nuts. That, I think, is the good solution here. Let's not have towns in places that suck donkey nuts. Like, you know, the fucking Arabian desert.
This is gonna be fun.
Oh, there it is. Alright.
A beautiful land.
So, hopefully now, I just put the settler here. There we are. We have New Tripoli right there. So. Yeah. I'm thinking Irbid, Beirut, we're going to get rid of as well. Arutba as well. We're just going to start cleaning this place up, I think.
Oh, damn.
Question is, where do we want to settle new towns? I'm thinking down along the Nile River is probably one of the better places to put it. 3,800 pomp. I think we're going to develop it along the Nile River. I feel like that would probably be the better place to put them. We don't need a bunch of towns in Arabia. Could it be good straight to spam cities at the start? It is good. It is actually really good to expand very quickly at the start. As a result of, as cities grow, their radius of preventing you from building cities increases. So it's actually a good idea to, you know, to plant down a lot of cities at the start. Whether or not you want to try and go for the most of the 400 you can, I don't know. It could be viable, but I'm not going to comment on that. Because you know what? I don't have a fucking clue.
Do we have to?
But there are other reasons you may wish to spam cities at the start of the game. That is my personal opinion on and feeling on things.
Sounds good.
Take of that what you will. So, places along the Nile River. Yeah, this is a pretty nice place. Up here as well. Here, actually. Yeah, no, this is great. Town limit reached, right. 400 max towns. That's why I need to wait for more settlers, then demolish a bunch of towns at once, and then build them up as I demolish them. My trader was robbed north of Suez. By what? I don't think anything does rob there. Alright, so we got a second town that we want to drop here. I, of course, want to drop town, like, be dropping towns the very moment I can. Because, heaven forbid, if I don't, then the AI will inevitably just take it instantly. So, I'm actually going to set the speed when I'm not holding enter to 0. Just to make sure no issues occur. And I don't just effectively lose a town or something. This place ain't bad for some pottery. So I've got the location for 3 towns right now. And I am looking to demolish about 3 or so towns. So,
This is gonna be fun.
that's good. Let's decolonize the Arabian Peninsula, because we aren't going to find oil here for a really long time. So, as far as I'm concerned, this is perfectly fine.
This is gonna be fun.
And there are better places to put cities, so.
A beautiful land.
Okay.
Onto it.
Good. A guy's trade route's been interrupted. Is it because I destroyed everything on his route? That would be a pretty fair reason for it to be interrupted.
A beautiful land.
Okay. And settler. Build town. SM. Good. So, we sort of pulled ourselves away from Arabia. Which is actually rather quite advantageous, because the few towns around here that would supply me if I were to go onto an offensive through the south, all produce actual supplies for armies. So that's advantageous. Am I still making a city in the mountain pass to block red? I was thinking about that, but realizing now that there is a 400 city limit, and I can't found any more cities, no. I'm not going to put cities in weird spots like that. I'm not going to do crazy shit like that.
Do we have to?
Alright. So, my empire contains 59 towns. There are 8 of us. So that means roughly there should be 50 towns per person. In theory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's 8 of us. So blue is the smallest at 26 towns. Oh yeah, plus they're a neutral city still, so. Yeah, I'm above average in size. Hey, hey. Ladies. Yeah. That's interesting. Yeah, we've lost some territorial claim to Arabia, but that's okay. I'm not too interested in that, really. Okay. So, Zarqa could also stand to be demolished, I think. I'm just thinking of, like, cities that don't produce anything at all. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. What am I gonna have to do? Like, the problem is this whole 400 city thing has thrown an entire wrench into my works. I have no idea what the hell I'm actually doing anymore. Because all my plans are completely changed. Have now completely changed. Oops, it's extend road. Things I need.
A good choice.
I need to connect any of my new towns via road
Looks good.
to various other towns. That's a start. Okay. Good, so all my towns are now connected. That's a good way to start things off. Now, if I'm not mistaken, there should be some free traders now, as that most of his towns have now been demolished, and he's definitely not trading as a result. We're going to clean up your route because it has 6 cities on it, despite the fact you're only trading to 3. So let's clean that up a bit.
Here we go.
There we are. That seems like a decent setup. Alright. Good. Now, Tripoli. I settled you because you can do that. That. Yeah, we'll do that, actually. Do we want Pomf? I think I'm going to ignore Pomf. I don't really need it. We have generally enough things around. Do that. No. So, 20 coal. Uh, 18 of that. For 14 of that. 16 of that, and we get 8 of these. Yeah, they're already 3rd businesses. So there. Now
Praise
Tripoli
to
will
God.
develop into a nice little mini-town. In addition, I want to go through and begin by building churches in every town in Anatolia and Greece.
Praise be to God.
It's, you know, any towns that actually
Praise
will
be
need
to
it.
God.
Because
Everyone.
right now a lot of them are capped at 4. Because that's their maximum businesses.
Come pray.
So, we're going to do that.
Praise God.
I like how there's a pray button that does nothing. I never really talked about it before. The pray button just does nothing as far as I can tell.
God.
Which sounds about right. So yeah, we're going to upgrade the churches out here. So that way,
Come pray.
that way we can grow and develop the region a bit more. Plus, you know, it'll create a huge amount of demand for various building resources and help the economy. And yada yada yada. We know economics. Alright. So, Anatolia getting church upgrades. You know, has anyone else noticed that the guy voicing him is the one who voiced Rufus Thorne in Anno 2070? Anyone else notice that, or am I just crazy? Like, I noticed that before, but I never brought it up. I just feel like I should bring that up. Everyone's noticed that. I'm not crazy, right? Right? Oh, jeez. Fruits. 10 breweries. 10 of those. The beekeepers. Okay, wait. What do we need now? We'll need... I got 10 of those, so we need 4 of those. 4 of these. And the last 2 will be those. There. Yeah, you thought it sounded familiar. It is Rufus Thorne, as far as I can tell. I noticed that before. I never actually bothered to bring it up, though. It just sort of slipped to the back of my mind. Yeah, that is Rufus Thorne. Castoria, sitting there with its 60 fucking vineyards. Vintiers, whatever the hell they are. We're closing in on the demand for wine anyway, so. Yeah, after demolishing all that wood, turns out we need some more wood. Because it was the fucking only thing Arabia produced. That's not all that surprising. We'll do that. This. As I talked about before, with us needing wood. So, I need to update the trade routes around here as well. As Okas, Sem, Ikuria is currently not attached to anything.
Exquisite.
Yeah, okay. How are we gonna do this? Well, I mean, I think the obvious thing to do is that even... I really wish there was just a map where I could look at where all my traders went. Because I don't know if Ursa is hooked up to anything. That's fine. I'm pretty certain Ursa is not hooked up to a trade route right now. And now I've lost wherever the fuck that trader was. Great. Alright. So, Nicosia. Oops. We want to go Nicosia. Oops. Nicosia, Damietta. So is Orcus, Ursa, Petra. Yeah, that's a really hefty road. It's no surprise he's overloaded. Yeah, that's not surprising, actually. some free traders there. We'll see about getting them some work. Yeah, I don't think Minya or Sem is hooked up to anything. Alright, we're going to modify your route. And make that your route. Then we're going to grab one of you. Vacant traders, please.
The journey begins.
And set you up on a route along here. Yeah. We'll travel back around as well. Yeah, okay, so we have no spare carts, unfortunately. Tends to be the problem around here. Good, I actually have a stockpile of 20 carts in Nicosia. That will be advantageous. Because he's going to need a lot of carts. Alright. However, I'd say we're about ready to begin to end today's episode, so thank you everybody for watching. There we are. Yes, routes overloaded. Gonna need to increase everybody to 5,000 at this rate. So without further ado, thank you everybody for watching. This has been your lovely, lovely host, Calvin, signing off.